This is Morbid, the Lords of Ire, the latest addition to the Souls-like genre. If you're itching for a challenging game before the release of a well-known DLC, this might be worth your attention. But before you hit that purchase button, let's delve into the unique mechanics this game offers and ultimately give it a rating.
Rise anew, striver. Adhere to your sacred duty once more.
The great corruptors known as the Gahars have returned. Seizing control of the factions of Ire, you play as Striver, tasked with bringing down the biggest and strongest of these corruptors. Each area you explore is filled with nightmarish creatures determined to stop you. Are you ready to rid the Gahars of their flesh?
Slay the new acolytes.
While there's minimal dialogue to worry about, the game is drenched in blood. Every weapon strike sends splashes of blood flying, and you'll encounter enemies bathing in this stuff. It's pretty gross. Plus, some enemies are downright grotesque and frightening. If those few things aren't a problem, you're probably okay. One of the game's unique mechanics is the management of sanity. During combat, each hit you take lowers your sanity. Drop below a certain threshold, and you enter a state of insanity, boosting your attack speed and strength, but reducing your defense and experience gain. Enemies might also revive as specters. On the flip side, enlightenment increases experience gain and boosts attack impact. Various items can manipulate your sanity levels, adding another layer of strategy. Combat in Morbid, the Lords of Ire, is straightforward and melee focused. You have a gun with one free shot per fight, with additional shots costing a consumable item. You'll need to manage stamina while dodging and attacking. The riposte, or parry mechanic, has forgiving timing, stunning enemies and causing significant balance damage. Once an enemy's balance is depleted, they become vulnerable to a powerful attack. Stealth also plays a role, allowing you to take out unwary foes with a single strike. You'll find a plethora of weapons, ranging from slow two-handed hammers to fast dual-wielded daggers. Depending on your preferred playstyle, you can carry two weapons at a time for quick swapping during combat. Each weapon has a few key stats to compare: damage, speed, agility, and impact. Additionally, you can customize your weapons with runes. The rune system is the game's standout feature. Instead of a traditional level-up system, your effectiveness hinges on rune usage. Runes enhance one stat while slightly decreasing another. Fully equipping a weapon with runes allows you to upgrade it, absorbing the runes' effects at a reduced rate. Once fully upgraded, a weapon can produce a grand rune with all the cumulative effects, giving you significant control over your combat capabilities.
I can help you unearth the true power of the blessings.
Defeating enemies and exploring earns you experience and skill points, which you use on skill cards. You can equip up to 3 skill cards, and each requires a substantial investment to level up. These cards allow you to tailor your build, offering bonuses like increased health, enhanced stealth, and modified sanity levels. When maxed out, they offer some very powerful boosts.
Here's your first assignment.
Every boss in the game has an associated quest. Main quest bosses are found at the end of an area, while sub-bosses are hidden somewhere in between. Quests, given by Sanctuary residents, unlock new weapons and areas. Although there are few quests overall, they provide purpose during your journey through Ire.
Here's your next quest.
Morbid, the Lords of Ire is a straightforward game, with exploration often feeling like blindly navigating through enemy-laden areas to find save points and bosses. While the visuals might suggest a budget title, The well-designed combat and mechanics compensate for any graphical shortcomings. My only gripe is the drab palette choices, which could have been more vibrant for a dark fantasy setting. The story is somewhat convoluted, with minimal backstory. An old enemy has taken over, and you're the sole savior of the land. I wasn't invested in the narrative, but found more enjoyment in mastering combat and enemy tactics. Gameplay had its rough patches, with minor bugs, but generally ran smoothly. Sometimes enemy placement felt overwhelming, and I often wish save points were closer together, especially when low on healing items. The sanity mechanic was interesting, but felt unnecessary. I mostly stayed in the default state and managed fine. However, I did enjoy experimenting with runes and weapons, creating powerful grand runes for diverse combat styles. The game offers a form of New Game Plus, but with no significant rewards. Just self-imposed challenges like permanent insanity or increased enemy difficulty. When playing New Game Plus, it was annoying to pick up duplicate weapons with no way to discard them, which felt very disorganized. While fun, the term Souls-like might be used too loosely. I expect difficult combat, a dark story, and respawning enemies upon resting. This game has most of that, but doesn't penalize death with lost experience, reducing the typical Souls-like stress. Combat could be challenging, especially against new bosses, but the forgiving parry window and overpowered skill cards made it less daunting. Still, it feels great to dominate with minimal effort. Have you played this game yet? Let me know what you think in the comments below, or just say hi or something. I would love to hear from you. While you do that, I'm going to give you my final ratings. Visuals weren't great, but they weren't terrible either. I'm giving it a 2. There was a little story, but it didn't invoke any emotions or anything. I could have skipped through all the dialogue and had basically the same experience. I'm giving it a 1. Gameplay wasn't tough to figure out. The only things I would dock it on would be minor bugs I ran into and poor enemies placement. It's getting another 2. There is some replayability with the offer of a New Game Plus, if you like the game enough to add some challenges to the gameplay or have an easier time grabbing some achievements. No rewards for attempting is kind of a downer. I'm handing out another 2. I had fun. The combat had its challenging moments, and trying out different weapons and runes was great. Overall, it was a good experience. I'm giving it a 3. Giving Morbid the Lords of Ire an average score of 2 out of 5, placing it at the best end of the bottom shelf. By the end, it did kind of feel like a Souls-like here and there, but didn't quite scratch that itch. It's not a terrible game, and you can get it on the Nintendo Switch for playing on the go. However, from the few people I've spoken with, they did not like it. If you're looking for a smaller Souls-like to hold you over before the next big thing comes out, there are much better options out there. I've reviewed a few already. Check out my playlist, and I'm sure you can find just what you need.